Hi everyone and welcome to Talk to Today's Homeowner. I'm Chelsea and I am in our kitchen set because I know you've been doing a lot of work in your kitchen, cooking up yummy holiday meals, and I bet you've noticed a few improvements you want to do in your kitchen. Well, with the new year coming and the holidays behind you, now you can get to work on those projects. And so I have a few tips to share with you if one of those projects is tiling a backsplash. Backsplashes serve a good purpose, but they also add so much personality and just good looks to a kitchen. This Facebook Live is sponsored by Custom Building Products, who have a whole array of products you need to create and finish your tiling project. So make sure you add any comments or any questions below so that you can be entered to win $100 gift cards that you can buy some of these products to complete your tiling project. Okay, you've probably seen this kitchen set before, and that's because I tiled this little backsplash accent area before using the Simple Mat product, which is by Custom Building Products. And this is what I used. It comes in sheets like this, pre-cut sheets, and it comes in a box for 10 or with that covers 10 square feet, which is perfect for a small little section in your kitchen. But one of the things we've never really shared with you before is that the Simple Mat product comes in a larger roll, and I'm very intrigued by it because it is a value size, so that if you're tiling your entire kitchen, you'll want to get the roll instead. And so that's what this is, the box of the roll, and then this is the roll itself. And what I've already noticed the difference between the two is the sheet comes with clear plastic on one side and the other cover on the back side because it's double-sided adhesive. But with the roll, you only have to remove one backing, which, you know, that helps out because sometimes that can be frustrating, especially if you recently cut your fingernails. But what's cool about either one of these is that, like I said, it has adhesive on both sides of the sheet, and that means you don't have to use thin set to set your tile. Now, traditionally, to set your tile, you use thin set, which you can get pre-mixed or mix it yourself. It comes in a powder and you can mix it with water. Well, then you have to spread it, set your tile, and then you have to wait 24 hours so that it dries before you add your grout. So that means you have your project spreading over 2 or 3 days. Well, with the Simple Mat, it simplifies your project, and you can set the tile with the Simple Mat, put the tile on, and then you can grout as soon as all of your tiles are set. So depending on how big of an area you are tiling, you can complete it in a day. So that's huge, especially for like someone like me who always likes to tidy up at the end of the day. I can be finished with my project. I don't have to leave materials out overnight, and you can wake up to a fresh, clean, new kitchen. So, so after you spread, well, one of the things that's also cool about this is that you don't need any special tools to cut it to size. All you need is household scissors. So you can cut an outlet out if you have outlets on your kitchen wall. You can cut, you know, a clean line on the edge where your backsplash stops, and it just makes it really easy and DIY friendly and beginner friendly because you can just use scissors. One of the other things I want to talk about is the different kinds of tiles that are out there now. This mosaic kind of tile is on a mesh backing, so that works well with the Simple Mat. But one of the more modern ways I've been seeing people do tiles in their kitchen is using a classic 4x4, just a simple white shiny tile, but instead of stacking it on top of each other like you might see in a 50s bathroom. I know my high school had tiles like this in its in the bathrooms. They're actually staggering it and doing a running bond pattern with the tiles. And it's just a classic look, but adds a little modern flair to it. So you can set your tiles on the Simple Mat, and then you're still going to want to use tile spacers This is an 1/8 of an inch spacing. So you just hold your spacer in place, set your tile on the mat. Now you can reposition the tiles, but I don't recommend it. Maybe every once in a while, but don't make it a habit when you're setting the tiles. You'll have to pick it up and put it back in place. You can't really move it because this is very sticky, which is the whole point. Because once all of your tile is set and your grout is in place, this is just as strong as a thin set, and you don't have to worry about your tiles falling off the wall. Okay, so we have a cool modern pattern going on here. We've installed Simple Mat on the wall. You've set your tiles in place with your tile spacers. You can use whatever spacing you want, but you'll want to know what spacing you're going to use before you buy your grout, because that will change whether you get non-sanded or sanded grout. Here I'm using Polyblend Plus in a sanded grout because I do have the 1/8 of an inch grout joints that I'm working with. Anything less than 1/8 of an inch, you can use non-sanded grout. And what's cool about the Polyblend Plus is that whether you use non-sanded or sanded, the colors are going to be the same and consistent across all of the Custom Building Products grout products. And let's see, what color did I choose for these white tiles? I think it's a gray. I think it had I can't remember what they had in stock at our Home Depot. I think it was a DeLorean gray, which I thought was funny. Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on that. I can't verify that information. But they carry so many different colors on the shelf in Home Depot, which is great for these times where you're not sure what's in stock, what is going to be delayed. You can go to Home Depot and pick up all of the products that you need for your tiling project, in the same day, and you don't have to be in the middle of a project and run out of materials. But speaking of Home Depot, don't forget you can comment right now or ask a question to be entered to win a $100 gift card to Home Depot to pick up all of the products for your tiling project. So if you don't have any backsplash in your kitchen, your walls are probably dirty, make sure you clean them before you start your tiling project, and you are going to appreciate a surface like tile that will make it so much easier to clean in the future. You don't have to worry about splatters on your wall. It's going to be so much easier to clean. Probably be able to just wipe it off with a wet rag instead of having to get out the harsh chemicals to clean your kitchen, which is always good. And you'll have a project to be proud of next time you have friends and family over to your house. So that about wraps up all of the tips that I had to share about tiling a kitchen backsplash. So if you have a small area, this area over the countertop in this kitchen is 9 3/4 square feet. So if I had done this whole thing, all I need is one box of the Simple Mat sheets. But if you're going to be tiling more than that, maybe doing your whole kitchen, I know my kitchen at home would be a little bit bigger than 10 square feet, so I'm going to use a roll. That way I can get 30 square feet of coverage with the Simple Mat. Okay, make sure you drop any questions below, even after the broadcast is over, and we can get back to you. And I hope you have a great new year in 2022.